Hello and welcome to the Heritage Pod. I am Proshita Banerjee, a final year student of the Media Science Department, the Heritage Academy. Today we have with us Professor Ambika Ghosh, and she is going to break down the basics of advertising to us. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
So, ma'am, can you please briefly explain the what is advertising?
I'll do that. Thank you for the question. So, breaking down the definition given by American Marketing Association, American Marketing Association defines advertising as paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of goods and services and ideas by an identified sponsor. Now, if I have to take these keywords and I start explaining them one after the other, the first keyword that's here is a paid format of presentation. So when I say it's a paid form, I am paying the media for the message to come across to the audience. I am paying the space to get the message communicated to the audience. The next part of it is I say it's a non-personal presentation and promotion of goods and services. When I say it's a non-personal presentation, I'm not directly in touch with the prospective consumer. I am not directly selling a product. I have a mass communication. I have a non-personal medium through which a message is being communicated. So that's non-personal. I take help of mass communication medium, let's say television, radio, print, so on and so forth. Next, I also spoke of an identified sponsor and goods services idea. So, an identified sponsor is one where you know that the source of the message is recognized. The advertiser is known to me. Whoever is the organization or the brand that is endorsing the product, I know the source. So, that's identification of the sponsor or identification of the source. And the last part of it, when we say it's presentation and promotion of goods, ideas, and services, we are trying to present and promote products, ideas, goods, and services. Product, as in, let's say, a soap. A soap for brand X is being sold out. What is an idea then? The idea is to help a consumer in choosing good skin hygiene. I'm trying to explain the usefulness of the product. For example, let's talk about banking and financial institutions. They try to sell products as in policies and schemes, but they also try to talk about an idea where they're trying to encourage you to invest, to save. That's the idea. Let's take an example of a brand of food chains. They're trying to sell palatable food. At the same time, they're giving you an idea of having that exceptional or, that great dining experience. So that's about idea, product, and a service. Is that clear?
Yes, that's clear. So, ma'am, what is the difference between PR and advertising?
So there's a primary difference between advertising and PR. When we look at the flow of communication for advertising, it's one-way mode of communication. But when it comes down to public relations, it is always two-way, which is why I had used that word, mutual beneficial relationships. They take into account the interests, the ideas of stakeholders. That's how they earn that coverage, earn that credibility amongst their brands. When we talk about public relations under the IMC umbrella, public relations is a deliberate, sustained effort to create mutually beneficial relationships. You're trying to enhance public perception. You're trying to create a positive, favorable image in the minds of the audience. And if I have to differentiate between advertising and PR, advertising is paid. We were just discussing. Public relations is not really paid. It's an unpaid format. You're trying to earn coverage. You're trying to earn media appreciation. You're trying to earn the trust and credibility amongst your stakeholders. When we talk about advertising, we say that it's a target audience. It's a definite prospective consumer demographic that we talk about. But when it is public relations, we say that it is about stakeholders. A media could be a stakeholder, a distributor could be a stakeholder, and each of them have their own target messages. What is the example of a PR? Let's say an earned media coverage. Let's say a press release written. Let's say we have also events, blogs, newsletters, social media appreciation. When you are buying a product through Nykaa, you're also giving ratings and reviews and recommendations. That could also work as an effort which enhances the public perception of the company, of the e-commerce business. So that's how it is different from PR. Also, the main objective, the sole objective of advertising is to promote goods and services, help the target audience to choose a product, to buy a product. But when we come down to public relations, it's more about establishing good relationships with people, sustainable relationships with people and stakeholders so that public perception is in favor.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the Heritage Pod for such insightful content.